Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am unboxing and I'm going to install this base curve Nuna car system. So this came as an entire package that we bought from John Lewis, which included the car base, the carry cot, also with the pram as well. So I'll be doing a separate review on the pram. So if that's the sort of thing that you like, please subscribe, please like and follow my channel. And I've also got a playlist for all the baby stuff that we've been buying, and we've heavily researched all the things that we're going to get. So you might find that useful if you're a new parent or you're just looking to upgrade some of your stuff. So just show you this. So this is the actual unit itself. Very heavy. Feels really well built, very strong. Like I said, we did our research on this and we went to John Lewis, and I really strongly advise, if you are going to buy this stuff, John Lewis does this really good thing, and this isn't sponsored by any means, but I didn't know about this, but they'll spend a few hours with you for free going through everything you might need for your baby within their stuff, and there's no obligation to buy. And we found that very helpful because we didn't have a clue really what we needed. And that was a really useful thing that John Lewis did. So highly recommend that if you don't know what you're doing and you want to get some insight. And they were very good, very professional, very helpful. So I don't know what these little clips are, but I'm sure this manual will show. So I'll show you just what's inside the manual. So it says quick guide, and so this little bit folds out and that will go into the footwell. And these anchors here should just clip in. Oh, these are extension clips, I guess, for your seat part. So if your seat is kind of tucked in further, you can add these clips to it to help it go in. So yeah, looks pretty straightforward. So just showing you very quickly what's inside this box. I believe this is called the Ara Flex. But anyway, it's part of the same system. And we went for the darker colours because we assumed that, you know, you're going to have baby mess on these seats, and if you want to sell it, having a lighter colour might not be the best idea. So here we go. In here, it shows you that this goes on top of the actual seat holder itself. And just before I load this into the car, I want to explain a couple of things that will make your life so much easier if you know what they do before you try to fit it in the car. So first thing is, on the side of this seat holder, these bars here start off in this position, and if your ISOFIX points are further in, like they are on my car, I've got a Golf, you will need to move these. Now, you think that you probably press one of these buttons here, or grab it, or press these in here, but they don't do that. What you need to do in order to move these legs is you need to press this button up here, right at the top. And if you press this button at the top, these legs will then move in and out, so you can move them as far as you need in and out as you require for your ISOFIX points. So keep that in mind when you're trying to move these around. You first need to press this button here, and that will allow you to kind of move them around. The second thing is, once you have got your baby seat in place, so if I just move that slightly just so you can see this, how this will work. Once you place your baby seat into position and you lock it in place and it doesn't move, what you can then do is to release the baby seat. I'll just show you here, right at the back underneath there is a button here. So this button here will allow you to unlatch the baby seat from the base unit. So if I just show you now, if I just press that button in, you see it, am I making that noise? Show you there, just pressing that button there. It's a bit dark, but hopefully you can see it. And then that will allow you to then take the baby seat off, and then the base unit is free. Also, when the baby unit, or this unit, is in place, you can see at the moment it's showing red because this isn't in the correct locked position. But once the baby seat's in place and this is in a locked position, this will go green. So if I show that again, I put this baby seat in place, and you can see now that has gone from red to green. So you know that the baby seat is locked into the correct position, which is nice to see as well. So I'll just remove that again. And the last feature actually, just before I remove this, is that if you do need to spin this base, so you need to face it to face the door, if you need to turn the baby seat, currently it's locked in place and it won't move. But if you press this button on the side, you see that it easily moves around, and now you can turn it and spin it out so it faces the outside of your door. And then if you move it back, it locks in place and now it won't move. So you've got one on this side and you also have one on the other side. Okay, so here I am in the back of my car, just removing the ISOFIX plastic covers. You might have something similar in your car, although maybe already exposed. This allows you to then get the car seat in position. And what I'm trying to do here is make sure that those legs are extended by pressing the button at the front. I'm going to clip it in, and you can clearly see that it's the wrong height, but I need to now adjust that by using the little lever at the bottom of the leg. And then when that's in place, it will go green on the top, which I will show you shortly. And that's now locked in, but now I need to make sure that this is pushed right up against the back of the seat. And that's pretty much it really. So I can now put that in place, get the car seat in. As always, if you got any questions or comments about anything I've shown you, please let me know. I will be reviewing lots more products that I'll be putting onto my baby playlist. So if you've got any questions, please subscribe, please like, and hopefully you found this video useful. So here's just showing you swinging this out, very, very easy. And then I'll just show you how the two green buttons are at the top. So thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next videos.